Is it on? Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Wherever you are in the world, welcome once again to another session of Living World of Darkness. This is a scene for the werewolf venue. We open up in Central Park, actually, near one of the big open areas of this public place, where a certain couple of Children of Gaia have managed to kind of get everything squared away and above board to host a big public cookout. There are a couple of kinfolk, maybe a few Garu, maybe just a few people in general, kind of getting together here this night around several big grills and fire pits that for the past couple of hours have been smoking meat, preparing steaks, lots of hot dogs, just pretty much anything meat and or grill related that you could think of. The Children of Gaia have provided tonight. And as Revi's kind of like poking at this big charred piece of meat on one of the grills, that's where we're gonna begin our scene.
So Moses is basically going to be helping out the best way he can, manning some of the grills a little bit, and he is going to basically be helping, playing with the kinfolk kids and whatnot, and just having a good old time. Just surveying the canvas. Just he's enjoying himself, just watching everything. He's a huge guy with the huge size mirror, and he's just 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 enjoying all this good camaraderie.
As he kind of like finishes with the piece of chuck on the grill, Revi will hand it off to one of the bone gnar kinfolk who's ready with a big knife and a plate, and lets them kind of get to work with cutting it up and distributing it. And he'll kind of meander on over to Moses, his hands in his pockets, a beanie on his head, smells faintly like weed. And he says, "Oh, hey, dude, what's up?
It Moses look down. Yeah. "Hmm, hello there.
Glad you can come out. How's it going, man?"
It's going quite well. This big shindig we got here. I'm very grateful that we are able to do such things for the Ken and Jaru alike.
Yeah, man, we got friendship and unity out the ass here.
Yeah, we should. We should. We need more of that around here.
Yeah, for sure.
hmm Um, I'm sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Moses Jameson, and he'll extend out his hand.
Oh, yeah, man, yeah, it's chill. And he'll reach out his hand. He doesn't have a super firm handshake or anything. It's kind of just a little bit on the like non-committal side for a handshake.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Oh, yeah, you can call me Revi."
Mm. Nice to meet you, Abby.
Yeah, good to meet you too. You want to get in on some of this like sweet bratwurst action I got here?
I was after my good old guardian duties. I was meaning to catch a meal or two, so yeah, I shall.
Sweet. And he'll grab the like big fork off of the side of the grill and skewer one of the bratwursts and drop it on his plate.
Yep, and Moses will basically take a seat at the table, and for a very big guy, he has some good table manners, and basically put the napkin on his lap, get like a fork and knife, and just cut it up into individual pieces, and just start eating and just savor like good stuff.
And Revi kind of like sits down. He sits kind of cross-legged on the bench. On the other hand, he doesn't have much in the way of table manners and is just kind of like slouching all over the place as he lights up kind of a hand-rolled cigarette. So, you from around here, Moses?
Ah, yes, I've been in the depth of the green for quite some time now, and but I recently went on a sabbatical and recently came back to a whole manner of things. So feeling quite new, and he will have a very distinct look on his face as he looks around, but then he'll brighten up again and start eating his bride.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I know how that is. I just got here a few weeks ago. Lot going on here.
A lot of stuff going on, a lot of you know troubles and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. When aren't there though?
Mm.
Hey, aren't you that oh that you were one of the guys in the fight the other night, right?
Oh, that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's just say that me and Sigmund had a dispute, and sad to say, I hit the salary.
I heard you kicked some fucking A.
Well, I mean, it was a long time coming, and it had to be done.
Yeah. Yeah, shame it has to work out that way, but I guess sometimes it does.
Mm, yeah. A lot of people underestimate the children of unicorn, and sometimes we have to display why we, you know, carry a big stick.
Right, dude? Like, what's not cool about a horse with a sword on its face? Like, does anyone else have a sword on their face? No.
Mm-hmm. Mighty Unicorn sure does work in mysterious ways, but also kindness and gentleness, but also know when to be fierce when need be.
Righteous.
So, so how about you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh shit, dude, sure. I don't know what there is to really tell. I grew up off like on the coast up in Seattle. And that's kind of where my family is.
Hmm.
A couple of us decided to kind of pack our bags and go on a big like continental road trip. It was great. And this is just kind of where we ended up.
Hmm.
I uh I met a friend like upstate and we decided to stick around.
Hello, Peanut. But anyway, he will smile and be like, that sounds mighty interesting. Sounds fun. I'm from the Sept. I mean, I was originally from the Sept of Forgotten Waters in New Orleans.
Oh, that's a ways away. What brought you up here?
The Sept was getting too small. Just need to branch out, and they said the next best thing is basically the big city. And I've never been to the big city before, so New York sounds like the great place to go.
So like a big fish in a little pond type deal.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I heard New Orleans is intense.
yep, it is. But they have strong warriors down there to defend it and whatnot. To believe it or not, was usually vampire troubles.
Shit, dude.
Hmm.
That sucks.
Yep. But now I'm here, and now this is my new home, and I like New York. It's big. There's always something new going on. There's always stuff to explore.
Yeah, I kind of been getting that vibe. Not a lot of greenery, which I don't know if I dig,
Mm,
but you know, it's interesting. You walk a few blocks and it's like you're in a whole nother world.
mm,
I ran into a shop the other day where all they sell is like princess dresses for grown-ups.
mm.
Right?
That's interesting. Mm. Ah, never. I have to probably have to take a window, do some window shopping and see what they all about.
Yeah, for sure. I'll have to go with you. I don't know if they make them in your size, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
Mm, could be interesting. I planned on dressing up as dressing up as a big witch for Halloween to give out to give the kinfolk some candy and whatnot. The kids.
Oh yeah, it's about that time, isn't it?
Hmm.
Do we do like trick or treat around here? It's been
Yeah,
way too long since I've had a good trick or treat.
I plan on doing it. And I also plan on being with the kinfolks as they take their kids on trick or treat, but being a ways back since I have rage, watching over them just in case somebody want to feel froggy and whatnot.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be chill.
Yep, I'm always down for some trick or treating.
Isn't there I know there are a couple like infamous block parties that happen around here around Halloween time. I don't know what I would go as though. I've been the Wolfman too many years in a row, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that completely. But so are you in the pack or anything?
Nah, just me. Me and my friends. I haven't really found anybody that vibes with me that well yet, you know?
Well, what I am looking to I am looking to form a pack, but I understand that completely. Form or join one, but I was hoping that maybe we can vibe together and
Hey, maybe, dude. I'll have to keep it in mind. Like I said, I haven't met a lot of people yet. I ran into that like cool Fenris guy a while ago, and I don't even remember what we talked about. But he's about the only person I've met besides the family, and he kind of like gestures to the mini kinfolk.
yep, Milo. That's the one you talked about. Good people.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, cool dude,
Yes, indeed, cool people. I'm grateful to have such Sept members like him in my life.
for sure. What kind of stuff are you looking for? You know, if you were joining a pack.
Hmm. Well, loyalty and all that stuff is a given, but I'm just looking for people who I don't know to get the go out, get the job done, but also as you like to say, chill people. Just people who I can vibe with, get along with, talk to when I'm down. Just people who I just generally like to be around.
Yeah, man, I feel ya. I feel ya. What kind of job though? Like, are you a fighter type, magical secrets type, playing the politics game?
Oh, he's not ruined, so I'm more of a fighter.
All fighting all the time. That's legit.
You know, fight, get stuff done, then come back to a nice meal and whatnot. Pretty much my whole thing.
Yeah, I get you. I never really liked fighting as much. You know, I've been more into the like activism circles and stuff.
Mm. That sounds like something you may need, to get that some good old activist stuff going on, get stuff spread it out, get the word out on certain things.
Yeah, like we gotta cut out the cancers or whatever it is, but like that doesn't do any good if you don't stitch the wound back up after.
Hmm. That's completely understandable. I'm all for some good old protesting and activists.
Yeah. My kin and I set up like an anarchist co-op down in, I think it was Brooklyn.
Hmm.
You're always welcome to drop by if you want. We're always up to some sort of shit.
Hmm. I may just do that. See what's up.
Cool, cool. And if you need a job or anything, he
Hmm.
shrugs.
Been a while since I had a job. Well, guardian, but had a job. Be interested.
Yeah, something to, let you buy those pretty princess dresses.
Of course. Hmm. You know what we missing?
Huh.
And he will take from his pocket basically a rolled up basically a rolled up look yeah, it looks like a handmade cigarette but much more thicker and longer.
Revy just kind of he laughs in a way that says kind of like I'm way ahead of you as he kind of like taps his hand rolled cigarette.
Oh. Oh, it's been a while since I had a good old smoke session with with the another with another child of unicorn, and he will basically go near the grill and basically take a little light from it, and he'll just start puffing it and just like it just his posture will be more relaxed and leaned back on the benches basically.
Good shit, right?
Mm.
My cousin Cedar, she grows the best.
Ooh. You're gonna have to hook me up with her. You know, see what she got. I could probably get a couple of dollars to throw her way.
For sure, I'll give you her number.
And he'll just be smiling, looking up at the sky, just So, what do you think about trying to accomplish at the set?
Trying to what?
What are you trying to accomplish? Here at the set, like, what's your goals?
Shit, dude, I don't know. I'm just here.
Mm,
I got pulled into this and I've just been here ever since.
mm.
Ideally, I'd like to like survive, maybe help people out who don't get much of a helping hand.
That's complete. That's very noble.
I don't know. It seems kind of like basic decency to me.
Hmm.
Like we got a lot of shit we can do. Why not? make it a little better to live here for everyone.
Mm, that is true.
Pretty words, but harder to stick to when there are six bone are sleeping on your floor.
Hmm.
He kind of like grins and he winks at one of the Narkin who like makes a face at him and walks on by.
Yeah, it's rough out here, especially in the big city.
Yeah. This cookout's been rad though. I've been thinking about hosting something at my shop maybe for like, normal people. Just I don't know, free food or something.
Give out to
Something to help
the
out.
yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Give out to the less fortunate or whatnot.
Yeah, totally. It's yeah. I think there's a lot of shit we can do around here.
I support those ideas. I'm willing to help however or however I can.
Cool, man. I'll hit you up sometime.
Hmm.
And he'll kind of like flip through his phone. He looks like he's kind of like looking at memes for a minute before he'll pocket it and he'll say, "Hey, one of my family members needs me to go give her a ride. Can I catch you around here later?"
Sure. And he will basically take out his phone and basically exchange.
Revy will he'll text him and it'll just say dis Revy, all in lowercase with like a winky face after it. Cool, dude. I'll see you around. Power to unicorn. And he
Yep.
kind of like gives a little like mock salute.
Yeah. He will Moses basically put like a finger on his hand like a unicorn.
Later, bro.
So yeah.
And yeah, Revy is gonna skedoodle.
Hmm. And Moses will man the cookout.
And I think that is where we are going to end our short little scene. Thank you, Diamond, for playing with me again. It was a pleasure. And thank you to whoever watches this. This has been another scene for Living World of Darkness.